amigos, amigas, from the city of Chapala, Mexico. And guess who approached me? One of the guys who views and comments on this channel. And he's a really pleasurable guy. He might not say so, but he's got his own YouTube channel. And he's been doing a lot. He's been living in the city of Chapala for quite some time. So he's a very interesting man to talk with. And I want to introduce you to, I'm going to let him do the talking, but I might ask you one question, but it's not to probe her too much. We're going to talk, Ed's going to talk, rather. Ed's going to talk to you guys. Okay, Ed, shoot. Go ahead.
My channel is Ed Jim on YouTube. And I do videos of Chapala, and next week I will do a video of Manzanito. I'm going to the coast, to the ocean. I've been down here just about a year and a half from Wyoming, and up there in Wyoming right now we have 6 inches of snow. I talked to a man this afternoon, and I just love it down here because I don't feel that I'd be still alive if I lived in Wyoming. I'm originally from Massachusetts. I did train videos back in the early 90s and late 80s with a big VHS kind of tapes. And now I'm doing them with my cell phone. And I'll probably do some with my iPad, but cell phone mainly, and I'm having a hard time doing them. But I love this place that we're at right now, Coffee Hour. And I go to different coffee shops. I was at Black and White Coffee today in Ajijic, and I go here, and I go down by the Melicon, and just down the street I eat breakfast a lot of time, and they're very good restaurants around here. There's a lot of different restaurants here to eat in for American people, and there's a lot of restaurants for Spanish people, Mexican people, and I eat in both of them. I'm not favorable to hot food, but just food that's not hot. But if you look at his videos, I'm sure you'll see some videos on there you'll like, because he's doing a lot of restaurants and he's eating in those restaurants and he's telling you about the food, and this is his honest opinion. The man is down to earth. I've criticized some of his videos, but he's getting better, and I'm terrible. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, hey, thank you. That was quite complimentary, Ed. But I just want to ask you, we were having a conversation earlier, and we were talking about the price of things and the big stores in Ajijic and things like that. And you said you knew something about where to get less expensive deals here, right here in Chapala versus Ajijic.
I can't think of the. I can't think of the one that's on the end of the Melicon. There's one on the end.
What is that?
The restaurant on the end of the Melicon.
Okay.
90 pesos, you can get a full meal at noontime or dinner, and you get free margaritas with it. They'll give you 2 or 3.
Okay.
And they're fine people there. The woman that owns the place.
That's the one I was at.
Yeah, he interviewed him, and it's a very good place to eat. There's, across from Soriana, the grocery store, there's a taco place up there that makes tacos that are a little bit different than everybody else. And it's really, really busy, and it's really good. And my daughter talked me into opening up in the morning for breakfast, Mexican-style breakfast, and they're doing that. My daughter also has her own business here. She does bazaars. She sells for people moving back to the United States, or people that downsize, or people that want stuff. And she does, Julie and Wayne is her thing, but she doesn't have a website. She doesn't do YouTube. She does it all on Facebook, and she won't have any sales now until probably February. Okay.
Wow, very interesting.
Yeah.
And you have family here too. Wow.
Yeah. She's been here almost 15 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And she really knows, she knows everybody around here, and she just does a good job of what she does. she'll be selling jewelry at the mall across from Walmart Saturday all morning, and I'll probably be there also. And I'll probably take a video of her selling jewelry and everybody else.
Okay, so that's the Walmart over in San Antonio here, right?
Yeah, San Antonio, but it's at the plaza across the way, and it's on the end near the casino closest to the highway, closest to the
Okay, I'll
Garcia
get up
Highway.
there. If I can, I'll get up there. And I was going to ask you about something else, about the bigger markets and the bigger drugstores and things like that. Is Chapala cheaper in some ways than those markets and
Chapala
pharmacies?
has a drugstore about 2 blocks north of the drugstore. It's Pharmacy Similarity. And about 2 blocks north, there's a little green drugstore on the corner, and I don't know what the name of it is, but they have things. I sent a man there a couple weeks ago that ran out of medicine, and they told him at Pharmacy Guadalajara that he had to go to Guadalajara to get that medicine, and I sent him up there, and he got it, and he was ready to die. I'm not kidding. I don't think he would have made Guadalajara. And it was right here at this restaurant right here, Coffee Hour, that I told him that. And I haven't seen him in about a week. I hope he's all right.
Okay, so where did he go? Did he go to Guadalajara?
No,
or
he went
Chapala?
to this pharmacy that's 2 blocks north of Similares on the main street here in Chapala.
Okay.
And
They
there's
took
a-
care of him?
And they took care of him. They gave it to him right away. And it was cheap.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, this is a series about Chapala that I'm continuing. And Ed saw me and he asked me if I was the guy that does the videos. And we just had a good time talking. And real people here, real people. And I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna try to find his videos. Talk about the videos you made. You mentioned it.
I made train videos in the Rocky Mountains, in Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, South Dakota, Utah, and places like that. Train videos, and I did specials on trains and things like that. A lot of technical videos about train wrecks and things like that, and derailments, and all kinds of things like that. I did one about a fire, but I didn't put that on, and they were never on YouTube or anything else. I sold them privately, and I did in Arizona. I did a tourist railroad, and I sold them 1,000 videos. And they went out of business since, and that was at Benson, Arizona. They're no longer in business.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now, you were also mentioning something about you playing guitar
Yes,
and a sawmill video.
I did a sawmill video, and the first video I ever put on is about a minute of me playing guitar with a man at El Patio about,
That's
I
right
wanna
down the
say
street
4
here.
years ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
How long ago?
About 4 years ago.
Okay, and that's right down the street.
That's right down the street.
Right here. Okay. And then the sawmill. Tell us about that, because you already told me, and I think it's interesting, about you going to the sawmill. Now, that was a local sawmill.
That
here.
was a local sawmill, but it wasn't a mom and pop sawmill. It was a professional sawmill where they sawed a lot of logs and big logs, and they gave me permission, if I stayed safe, to walk around the sawmill and take videos. And I took 2 videos of it, and I put them on YouTube on my channel, Ed Jim.
Okay, you hear that? That's Ed's channel. Okay, and I got a question, another one. Your daughter's here, and you've been here. I don't know how many times you've been in Mexico, but did you follow your daughter here, or did she follow you here?
My daughter's been here almost 15 years, and I followed her here. She talked me into it after my wife passed away. And really, if I would have stayed in Wyoming, I would have probably died by now, because I had to work to keep my house warm and keep the yard good in the summertime and everything else. And at that time, I was just barely making it on my Social Security in the United States. And last month, I had $800 and something left at the end of the month from from December to January.
Wow. Amazing. Amazing.
And I'm not rich, but I got enough money to live down here.
Okay.
And I live good. I'm eating, drinking coffee right now.
This is a nice coffee
hour.
shop, too.
Yeah.
It's kind of a little trendy, kind of good, nice.
Here's the cup for coffee hour.
Okay, hey, we're doing a video together now about the coffee
And they
shop.
have good coffee here.
We're teaming up here.
And most of the coffee shops here have good coffee and good service.
The Al Cafe, I go there.
Al
then what is that
Cafe is
one?
really good. And Al Cafe has a very good breakfast every morning. It costs about 110 pesos.
I ate there for 95.
But yesterday, I got a whole big plate of fruit, and I think it cost me 135 pesos, and the coffee was on top of that, 25 pesos, I think.
Wow, and it is good prices. And
Yes,
I got
yes.
an omelet there yesterday. It was huge. And a lot of French, they gave me French fries with
It's a
it.
good place to go to.
Yeah, yeah. So it's not only the typical Grigo favorites, the expat favorites, although there are expats that go there, it's not one that they commonly always go to. You know, it's like
And
it's everywhere.
another good place is about a half a mile, 3/4 of a mile down the Carretilla Highway. It's called Delicious. That's another good place to have breakfast. It's right next to the immigration.
Hey, wow.
A good place.
We're learning a lot from this old timer here. Did you want to say anything else? Feel free. We still got time.
No, it's just a good place to go and look at videos of different cities you go to before you even go there, because then it lets you know what goes on there. And I'll send a couple of good videos of cruise ships and container ships coming into the harbor, because I'm going to have a room overlooking the harbor in Manzanillo next week.
All right, we're looking forward to that. I might be doing some traveling outside of the lakeside area as well. So we're going to be looking forward to your videos. Once again, your channel is?
Ed, capital ED, small JIM.
All right, thanks. It was a pleasure talking with
you.
Jim before we shot this video, and it's been even an additional pleasure talking with him now. And I want to thank him for sharing all this stuff with us.
My pleasure sitting down here having a cup of coffee with a nice gentleman that does videos. And he's getting better all the time.
Yeah, he says I'm getting better all the time. So that's quite a compliment coming from him. And thanks, and we'll see you guys. We'll come, who knows? Maybe we'll team up on a video together, him and I, sometime. I'll let him direct it, though.
And I'll see you around.
Oh, for sure. We're going to exchange.
We'll see each other.
Yeah, we'll exchange phone numbers, too. Okay, adios, amigos, from this beautiful city of Guadalajara, and with another expat interview, Jim. Okay, thank you, Jim.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you.